The Ultimate Trivia Podcast.
Welcome to the Ultimate Trivia Podcast, the show where knowledge is power and laughter is our only reward. I'm your host, Andy. We've got the whole crew here with us. Nick, Brian, Scott, Kelly. Say hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, how we doing?
Nick.
Aloha.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, baby. How's everybody feeling tonight?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Real good.
Anybody feeling a little groovy?
Sure.
A little groove
Kind of.
going?
I'm not working tomorrow. Yeah.
No.
I'm
nice.
feeling kind of groovy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay.
I'm never working tomorrow.
Employer, if you are listening, he works
I
constantly.
work constantly.
Anyway.
I think you were thinking of me.
That could be true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, we got a great trivia plan. Scott has written this one and will take us through. He's pretty proud of this one.
Very proud.
Very excited to
I'm
be delivering
excited about
it.
this one.
But before we get to the topic, we will field a question from our listener, Vicky. She sent an email in to us, and she wants to know, which crew member would you most like to work with, and who falls on the other side of that list? Who would you least like to work with?
Oh, I hate these questions.
This is diabolical.
Not everything's black and white. It's all, there's gray areas. I'd work with different people in different situations.
Well, let's talk about it, because I feel exactly the same way.
Yes.
Um,
I'm changing my, because Kelly, I was going to say I'd want to work with you, but now I don't want to. With that attitude.
Well, yeah. You just set yourself in your spot.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Initially, I went to Kelly, but like we're very close, and I don't know how much we get done.
We'd get it done, and then we'd have fun.
Yeah.
See, I don't trust it.
I have less confidence that the getting done part would actually happen.
I might have to go with the least because I don't think we'd be very productive.
Too compatible
But then
together.
work with, I go with one of you guys, Nick or Andy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like you guys are like boss-like, get stuff done, motivate me.
I'd like to be in
Scott,
charge.
He's a worker
I
bee.
feel- if it was my brother, I feel like everything would be condescending.
That is on brand for Doctor.
So it'd just be like, yeah.
What are you, a moron?
Yeah.
Don't answer that.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
By the way,
agree,
Brian,
Kelly.
your answer wasn't very good, but go ahead.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
But I agree with Kelly. I think if if I am doing something in the service realm where I am trying to assist people in bettering themselves, Brian is my go-to guy, man. He is all about just helping people. Like, that is the purest part of Brian.
True.
If I need somebody to take charge and ask questions later, Nick is the man for that job. You tell him to make a decision, he really doesn't have to spend much time thinking. He's going to make the decision. Now, it might be the wrong one, but we'll figure that out as we go.
That's heads or tails. Who cares
on
about
the
that
fly.
part? No, my decision's made before you asked me.
Yeah.
You know?
So, yeah, I mean, something more on the trying to determine the best route to go someplace where you have to start thinking through all the angles. I'm going to lean the Doctor on that one. You know, I feel like you have a similar mindset that I do when it comes to thinking things through.
Analytic.
Yeah. Yeah. Overthinker, I think, is probably the more
Well, true. Yeah.
detailed version.
Well,
And then-
I definitely wouldn't want to work with Nick. So.
That doesn't surprise anybody.
So that
You guys,
So
you guys would just.
Scott's down to one.
I'm sorry.
You don't want to work by someone that is going to outwork you. So I understand where he's coming from.
Oh, I just don't want to be bossed around all day.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I understand that.
Okay.
Well, we're skirting around. I think you're skirting around the answer. You're giving a good reason for why you would want to work with each one of us. Let's just keep it simple.
gotta
Your
pick
current
one.
job, whatever you do, you don't have to explain what you do. But if you just say it's an office setting, you got to pick one. Just pick one. That's what you have to do.
he did skirt.
You skirt. Oh, yeah. We can all go through and tell what we like about each other. Here's why I would want to work with you in this situation.
I want to work with Andy. He'll keep me on track. He'll let me play when I need to be reined in. He'll rein me
go.
in.
We work hard, we
That
play
makes-
hard, Kelly.
yes.
Yes. When he wants to do something, I'll be able to get something done immediately, and I'll get it done fast and correctly. You can see it from my house.
Yeah.
Type of attitude.
Yeah.
So
No,
yeah.
that makes sense. somebody probably more motivated than I'm going to be.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And I agree with Brian earlier. I don't think I could work with Brian. I mean, we can, but the fact of us getting stuff
I
done.
agree with what he was saying about Andy, but with Nick, I like the idea of like, I don't know, Nick, what do you think? And he just makes all the decisions.
Yeah.
It's kind of roll with it. I get that. It depends what you're looking for.
Well, Andy will do that too and give you the illusion that you have some sort of.
Hey, don't tell my secrets, man.
That's a good call.
He'll give you the illusion that you have some sort of input. While
Like,
at
I
the
had a
same
great
time,
day. I did all these great things. It was all my idea.
That's right. Oh, goodness. What about you, Scott? Did you answer this one?
Well, let me just jump in and say I don't want to work with any of you.
Yeah.
So
True.
let's just leave it at that.
Not like that's what we're doing right now, by the way.
Well, this is the only forum where this works.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Nick would boss us around, right? You would talk down to us,
Yes, always.
right? And Brian and Kelly wouldn't do anything.
I feel like he's afraid we'd be like,
I don't know.
we'd be like, doctor. Okay,
Might sum it all up for me.
working with him.
Somebody's about to get voted off the island.
Well, actually, I would rather work with Brian or Kelly because I feel like they wouldn't stress me out at work.
I can see that.
Would they take direction?
Yeah, they would take direction, but they wouldn't stress me out.
The bigger question is, will Scott take direction?
Yeah.
No. But if he's in charge
Prefer
and
not
working
to.
with you two, then he doesn't have to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would love to be your boss. Just for a day.
Just for a day.
For a day.
That could be arranged. That could be arranged.
Give me a day.
You keep on this path, you're going to become Make-A-Wish kid, and you might just get that
Yeah.
opportunity. Right? All right. Well, Vicky, thank you very much for sending in that great question. We have several forums that you can reach us by, by social media, by email, by our website. You can find all of that in the description of the show. Please send some questions in. That's one of the favorite parts of what we do here.
Oh, yeah.
Well, boys, I hope you are feeling groovy. I hope you have a little bit of wiggle in your shoulders, maybe ready to dance. Today's episode is all about disco.
Oh.
Disco lyrics, very specifically.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Ouch.
I know. I'm terrified.
I don't know about this.
Uh-oh.
Giving away answers.
That's right.
Sorry, just popped in my head.
Yeah, where do you stand on disco in general, fellas? I'm not asking Scott. I know where he is. He's the music man after all.
Disco's dead, man.
Disco.
Yeah. I don't know if I could even think of that many disco artists.
You know more than you think.
I probably,
You probably know more than you think,
yeah.
Well, and that's what I was going to say is that I'm glad that it's lyrics and not song titles or artists.
Sure.
I think when I think of disco now, I think of Starsky and Hutch when they're at the club.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what pops in my head.
That was just
now.
on the other day I was watching it.
Yeah.
Or the
That movie.
Mowing the
Chicago White Sox game where they burned all the disco records
Yeah,
and had
yeah.
like 10-cent beers.
I thought about
Yeah.
that too. Yeah, absolutely.
10-cent beers. That's always a good idea with an angry mob. Well, the disco era, which peaked in the mid to late 1970s, was a vibrant cultural movement centered around dance music, fashion, and the nightlife. Characterized by its upbeat rhythms, catchy bass lines, and shimmering orchestrations, disco became the soundtrack of a generation. Though it faced backlash in the early 1980s, its impact on dance music, pop culture, and the club scene is still felt today. Disco fever, man. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a thing. It
The
was
staple.
Oh, it
dominated, the airwaves.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
5
what
or
was
6
the
years.
what was the show that they played? I want to say it was Saturday morning. Where they're all dancing. It's just a show of people dancing, and there would
American
be
Bandstand?
There you go.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm remembering. No,
But that predated disco, I'm pretty
Well, yeah,
sure.
but I think that's what he's thinking of.
yeah, where they get to dance on different
I
levels.
only think of
Well,
that one.
I mean,
Soul Train.
Soul
That's what I
Train,
can
they
think of.
definitely played.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
With Don
That's what I'm
Cornelius.
remembering.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
There
you
you
were
go.
going.
There it is. Well, all right. I think this is going to give us trouble, and I think Scott's going to take a lot of pleasure in
I'm a
this.
little nervous.
You guys ready? It's time for the main event, our 10-question trivia game on disco lyrics. And Scott will be our trivia master for this episode. Here's how it works. Scott's going to read out the question. We'll write our answers on our whiteboards. When he says reveal, we'll show our answers. If we get it right, Nick's going to give us a point. And if we get it wrong, well, Scott is the master of making us regret it. Ready, Scotty?
No, I'm ready.
All right. Mike's all yours.
Thanks, Andy. All right, guys. In this round of trivia, I will be giving you some lyrics from a hit disco song. You will be writing down the song title as your answer.
Okay.
Is,
Just the title.
Is hit debatable or?
All 10 songs, so we're going to cover, reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100,
Okay.
and no artist is repeated.
Oh, I like that.
So these were all number 1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100.
But they will all be song titles.
But they will be song titles. I'm going to give you the lyric, and I will actually be giving you the year first, if that helps you. I don't know that it will.
Not really.
But
me.
for those playing along at home, it might help, especially if you grew up in the era. And like I said, no artist is repeated.
So
Rock
I
and
wasn't really paying attention. You want the artist or the name of the song?
I want the name of the song.
Okay, sounds good. Let's do this.
There were literally a 2-sentence description of the trivia. I love it.
Welcome back, Brian.
Squirrel.
Right.
Right.
Point is, I'm not doing like these weird off the wall obscure songs. These
Wait, is
were
that
all
one of
number
them?
1.
Michael Jackson.
Oh, well, that's true. There is no off the wall though here. Okay, you'll get the hang of it.
All right.
Don't know if you'll get many right, but I'm actually feeling confident. You guys aren't too confident, but I'm feeling pretty good.
Okay.
Okay.
But let's see.
Got to hear that first one.
Yeah, here we go. Question number 1. 1974. Here are your lyrics.
Yep.
Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening, but they fought with expert timing.
Okay.
I need the name of the song.
How lenient are you going to be?
I just from the look in everyone's eyes, I will be lenient. But here we go. 1974. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening, but they fought with expert timing.
I like it. I know the song.
I'd like you to sing it a little
Confident.
bit. That'd be fun. Too.
That would be fun.
Like, I know the song.
Right.
Yeah.
Whether the title's right, different story.
Yeah, that's me too.
Yeah.
You know.
Everybody have something written down?
Yep.
All right, let's reveal. Start with you, Nick. Kung Fu Fighting. And everybody has Kung Fu Fighting. That is the correct answer.
Right on the board, baby.
So
Okay.
is it Everybody Was or is it just Kung Fu?
It's Kung Fu Fighting
Okay.
All right.
by Carl Douglas.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Okay. Yeah, obviously.
So everyone knows the song. I take it at least.
Oh, yeah.
As you
Yeah.
came up with
I
that one.
definitely know that song.
Went on the layup.
Yeah. No, 8th grade year. So at Holy Child we always did a variety show. In the 8th grade year, like the 8th grade class is like in charge of the music and stuff, which I got to be in charge of the music.
Nice.
It's a little bit limited when we got to play. So I played Kung Fu Fighting a ton. For some reason, that was like one of the
funny.
few songs
I like it.
that I
Like over
knew
and
to
over
play.
again?
Yeah, not ever over and over, but probably way more than
seventh
once.
song.
Quite often. Quite often. Yeah.
Well, this one-hit wonder was written and performed by Jamaican vocalist Carl Douglas.
Yeah, next.
It went to number 1 in at least 11 countries. I say at least because there's always debate when you fact check these things, but I know at least 11.
We're in 31, so
Right.
30.
Or higher than that now, I
33,
think.
actually, yeah.
Sorry.
Where?
33 countries.
Oh, the podcast. Yeah.
I think it's 30.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's 35. Sorry that Brian keeps cutting you off. And we
No,
keep
it's
going
all
off on
good.
tangents. Sorry.
Well, hey, it went to
Go ahead.
number 1. All right, we know that.
No, you don't.
And it's still relevant in today's pop culture, recently appearing in the animated Kung Fu Panda movie series. So you may have heard it in that as well.
Not a big leap to get the Kung Fu Panda.
Not exactly.
Catchy tune, though. Catchy tune for sure.
All right. Well, you guys are on the board, so let's go to question number 2. Also 1974. Here are your lyrics. Our love is like a ship on the ocean. We've been sailing with a cargo full of love and devotion, so I'd like to know where you got the notion. 1974. Everyone's got their eyes closed and they're trying to sing this song in their head.
I'm trying to get the beat of it because the lyrics sound familiar, but
Sure.
I can't get the beat of it.
Right, and I'm doing my best to read them deadpan.
Yeah, I know you are.
Yeah, okay.
the right thing to do.
Well, here we go. Our love is like a ship on the ocean. We've been sailing with a cargo full of love and devotion. So I'd like to know where you got the notion.
You guys want to get inside here and listen?
I would really love
Got
that.
this?
fun.
You got this for sure?
Yeah, Kelly was right.
See, once you have it, your shoulders start kind of moving because you're
Oh, I got to
you're down with
the
it.
beat
Yeah.
a little bit.
I know the song. I'm wrong. No, I just basically gave you another lyric.
Yeah.
Nick, you got something there?
Give me the line one more time, please.
Our love is like a ship on the ocean. We've been sailing with a cargo full of love and devotion. So I'd like to know where you got the notion.
Oh, dang it. Okay, I just caught it now. I can't imagine I'll get to the title, though, so you don't have to wait for that.
All right. Well, I'm letting Nick write down an answer, and then we're going to do what we do here, and that is...
Oh, okay. Here, I'm coming.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh, wow.
Easy.
Oh, you got excited.
Really excited.
I have no idea if this is the title or not.
Okay.
But I at least got it.
All right, let's reveal. Nick was sailing away. Don't Rock the Boat by Andy. I'd Like to Know Where by Brian. Don't Rock the Boat. The song is Rock the Boat.
It's your call, Doc.
It is.
I'll give it to you guys because it's
Oh, no, okay.
that is the lyric.
What's the name of the song? Rock
the Boat.
What'd they write?
Don't rock the
Don't rock the boat.
So
but that is
the opposite
that
of
is the
rock
lyric.
the boat is what you're saying. Like the
Rock
song
the
is
boat.
rock the boat. They're
Rock
saying
the
you
boat.
shouldn't rock that boat.
Rock the boat. Don't rock the boat is the actual lyric.
I'm fine with it. Yeah.
What
You,
else-
you guys
what
knew
else-
the song, obviously.
Yeah.
What else are you giving away tonight?
You got the nose.
I still cannot get that song in my head, though. Scotty, can you sing it for me?
That was the very
We're singing.
last
Andy's singing
one. You
right
got
now.
the notion. Don't rock the boat, baby.
Oh, okay. Now I got it. Yep.
So now the listeners know at home it's rigged.
Yeah.
All rigged.
Give them everything.
Now I got it. Now that you said that
Yeah.
part.
Anyone know the artist? Kelly? You came to the answer quickly. I think it might also be another one-hit wonder. It's the Hughes Corporation.
Would not have
Corporation.
got
Never
there.
would have got there.
No.
But everyone knows the song now that we've...
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I knew
No.
it immediately, but
Oh, I did not
Yeah.
know it immediately. I still don't really. No.
Yeah, lyrics
No,
are...
you know the hook of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm feeling good about 3, but let me tell you a little bit more about Rock the Boat. Originally appeared on the group's debut album, but gained popularity after an edited version appeared on their second album, and it started getting frequent airplay in the top 40 music scene in New York City and quickly climbed to number 1.
And 74 again, right?
74.
Yeah.
Big year. Good year.
big year.
All right, guys. Not as many lyrics, but I'm feeling good.
Oh, good.
Remember, these were all number 1 hits. 1975. We go there for question number 3. Do a little dance, make a little love.
Just got to get to the title.
1975. Do a little dance, make a little love.
This is a rare occasion that I know the artist and not
Oh, nice.
definitive on the title.
Show off.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if this is the title. I know the song. You
I know
know?
the song, but I don't know. I'm not. Yeah.
I mean, at least I can say I know this song.
There you go.
Just don't know about the title. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope
don't
I'm
either.
right. We'll see.
Okay.
Best
Everybody
guess.
got something?
Yep.
Let's reveal. We'll start with Kelly this time. Get down tonight. Brian, get down tonight. Way, everybody get down tonight. That is the correct answer.
All right.
Andy, who we got as the artist?
Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Correct.
Baby. This is like if I had to make a mix of quintessential disco songs,
This would be on there?
Probably would lead it off. Yeah.
I can see that.
For me.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a known song.
It's got the sound.
People know this song for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Good pick. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good one. 1975. Well, this hit was the first of 5 number 1 singles for the Billboard Hot 100 and Casey and the Sunshine Band. That's a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been sampled multiple times, appeared in a ton of movies and TV shows. It just keeps coming back and showing up on things. So,
Yeah.
I feel like any movie that was based in the 70s has this song on the soundtrack.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That supports my point that it's so iconically disco and
Yes.
defines the movement as a whole.
Sure.
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Man, disco sucks.
Loving it.
Keep it rolling.
All right, gentlemen. I will tell you, this one's structured a little bit different. I'm looking for a 2-word song title
Okay. Thank you.
because you're going to fill in the lyrics on this one.
Oh.
That is the song title.
Gotcha.
Still the song title, but the lyric I'm looking for is going to appear here in the middle. 1976. I'm just a blank blank. That's the 2-word title.
Okay.
I'm just a blank, and I won't work for nobody but you.
I'm just a blank blank, and I won't work for nobody but you.
Correct? Yeah. If this game was repeating what I said, you'd be in first place.
All right.
Are we in Philly? Is this brotherly love?
That was funny. All right.
Now it's
now you
totally
draw
out of my
my-
head.
Run
Now my
back
train
one
of thoughts.
Yeah.
Run it back one
Oh,
more
it's
time.
my fault. Okay, here we go. This is 1976, if it matters. I'm just a blank, and I won't work for nobody but you.
Got it.
Dang, he's good.
Or if it helps, I'm just a blank blank, and I won't work for nobody but you.
Again,
You're going to be
can't
mad.
get to the- I can't get to the beat of it. That's what.
It took me about 30, 45 seconds what I got there. Clock.
One more time, Doc. One more time, and then
Yep.
I'll write something down.
I'm just a blank blank, and I won't work for nobody but you.
You know how hard it is to like not hum it or just do
Right.
anything?
I'm having a hard time not singing.
I was going to say, I don't think I could read the questions.
Yeah,
I would give a hint away.
doing my best. Nick's got nothing. He's
Nothing.
just gonna walk away.
I think so.
All right, let's reveal. I'll start with Andy then. Super Freak from Andy. Floor Man from Brian. Love Machine from Kelly. Correct answer is Love Machine.
Nice.
I'm just a love machine.
And I won't work for no.
No.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Yep.
I don't know it.
Yep. As
Yeah.
soon as
I could not.
If you heard it, you'd know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I was trying to get that rhythm in my head. I could not get a rhythm that
Break it off.
I could
Ken.
recognize, man. Dang.
And nobody want that.
Yeah. Actually, the actual title of the song is Love Machine Part 1.
Oh. Are you familiar, Doc, with part 2? Or
I am
is there a
not.
part
No,
2?
yeah, I'm assuming there is, but I'm not. But that is the technical title is Part
The
1.
lady is.
Yeah.
Cindy's only privileged to part 2.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
And the artist on that one is The Miracles. This is after Smokey Robinson.
Love Smokey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Were they part of his band at all, or they just named it after him?
No, he was part of the
Okay.
Miracles. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Once he left, they were just the Miracles.
10-4.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They faded. I mean,
And-
this one is again super well known. I guess they all will be since they went to number 1.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this smash hit was the best-selling single in the Miracles' career, having sold more than 4.5 million copies. The song has been used on the TV show Full House and in the movie Donnie Brasco and in a Travelodge commercial, just to name a few. I'm sure there's 100 more you could rattle off.
Travel
I love the Travelodge.
Yeah, right. Well, in Donnie Brasco, I know you're a mob guy, so I don't know if you can picture that in the movie, but
He just likes the mob. Anyone listening, he's not a mob guy necessarily.
He might be.
Well, allegedly.
Wouldn't be doing this podcast.
It's a good cover.
Although it'd be a good cover.
It's a good cover.
That's right.
all right. Well, let's move on to number 5 as my confidence level continues to drop with some of you.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But number 1 hits 1977 for this one. Here's your lyric. Come summer, the work gets kind of hard. This ain't no place to be if you planned on being a star. So
Keep
once
going.
again, 1977. Come summer, the work gets kind of hard. This ain't no place to be if you planned on being a star.
No, I just got no. Unless I get the beat, I'm not going to be able to get to the lyrics. You know,
That's exactly the
follow-up.
problem. That's
Gotta
yeah.
get to the beat.
One more time, Doc. One more time.
Come summer, the work gets kind of hard. This ain't no place to be if you planned on being a star.
Shot in the dark. I'm not horribly upset with it, but I don't think it's right.
Okay.
Dang.
Like you're hunting.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to be out there.
I'll give you guys 13 seconds. That's my favorite number.
Man, this is tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's tough. Oh man.
B, you got an answer down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No confidence.
No, yeah.
Okay.
At all.
Nick, are you going to
I don't know.
join us on this one or just
I'm
sit this
having
one
trouble
out?
even like coming up with a title, even anything to write down.
I got nothing either.
I got
Nick,
nothing.
don't feel bad.
All right.
I
Sorry,
do.
Nick. We're going to reveal. Andy with Lowrider, Brian with Summertime Blues, and Kelly struggled as well. The correct answer is Car Wash.
Oh, okay.
Dang it.
I'm still trying to.
Yeah, I don't have that one in my head
Car
even.
wash.
With,
Yeah, I hear that song now.
Yeah, I know that one. I can.
I just knew Summertime Blues was a remake from long ago. I didn't think it was right.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I had no idea.
Rose Royce is the artist. So there's no way I was going to have you guys try to guess the artist on this, hard enough as it is. But yeah, another big hit from disco.
Man, these are tough.
Yeah, they are.
These are tough.
They are.
It's the deadpan, right? I mean, obviously, if we had a sound clip, we're going to get to a lot
Yeah,
more.
you're going to
Yeah, the
be.
sound clip would be out.
Yeah, they're possibly be a 10 for 10 on that. I think.
Sure. I agree with you.
That would help a ton.
Well, there you go. That's why it's not happening.
Well, this was the theme song. This was the theme song from a movie with the same title, written by former Motown Records producer Norman Whitfield. The Car Wash soundtrack won the 1977 Grammy for Best Score Soundtrack Album. It was covered by Christina Aguilera and Missy Elliott in 2004, but their version did not chart well in the U.S.
I don't remember that.
I don't
They did
either.
that? I do not remember that at all.
Was that for there was a animated movie?
Yeah.
I think Will Smith. Wow. Was it?
You know this? Which
I don't know the song.
Shark,
Well,
yeah,
it
Shark
is.
Tale.
Shark Tale. Yes.
That's the
Will
movie.
Smith was the lead. Yeah.
I mean, I only know Shark Tale because I did
Impressive.
research for this, so that's impressive.
Wow. Yeah.
If you would have gave me, if it said this song was in an animated movie,
But
that
remember the
Shark
Titans
Tale.
eludes you.
Right.
Well, and you said it was from a sound. It won for a soundtrack. What was it tied to? Is there a movie?
Car Wash.
Car Wash,
movie
the
Car
movie.
Wash, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And won the Grammy. So
Yeah. Okay.
tells you it must be a pretty good soundtrack. But yeah, number one hit. All right. Well, that brings us to the halfway point. Nick, how does the scoreboard look?
All right. So currently, Brian and myself have 2.
Yeah.
Andrew, you got 3.
Woohoo.
Kelly, 4 out of 5. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all.
Solid.
Well
Okay.
done.
Solid.
Everybody's still in the mix.
Okay.
Well, but I mean, I don't think I'm going to do much better, but there's still hope.
Okay.
Yeah. Ready for the second half.
I
for
like
sure.
the positivity.
machine over there.
I'm trying to. I'm going to stay positive for a little bit.
Yeah.
Not much longer, but a little bit longer.
I am on the outside. Inside, I know it's over. But hey,
Sure.
Well, I'll feed off
Never
your
give up hope, baby.
positivity, Nick, and say I'm feeling good for all of you on this.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
Famous last words, but I'm feeling good.
Yeah. No pressure.
All right, let's move to 1977, or are we staying with 1977? We are staying with 1977. Here we go. You can dance. You can jive. Having the time of your life. See that girl. Watch that scene.
Thanks for bringing us back in, Don.
You got it.
There we go. There we go.
Kicking off the second half with something hopefully is ringing a bell in your noggin there.
I was really hoping I was like the only one that knew this one.
Yeah, me too.
Not fortunate enough for that.
You guys all seem confident, but let me read it one more time for the listeners if they're still jiving in their head here. You can dance. You can jive. Having the time of your life. See that girl. Watch that scene. Let's review.
Me the dancing queen.
Jive ass
I
turkey.
think everybody's got Dancing Queen. Brian made sure to write by ABBA,
Bye, Alva. Yeah.
showing off
Bonus.
that he knows the artist.
Gets another
It's worth the shot.
tenth of a point.
I had, because of my family, I had to get this one correct.
Why are
Go
the
ahead.
Big,
Explain that.
big ABBA family.
Really?
Yeah. My mom, especially, but yes. Yeah. We all,
age of Aquarius?
we celebrate the entire collection in my family. Yes.
I mean, they're up there in terms of pop acts of all time.
Oh, sure.
Lots of hits.
And big tribute bands, like big following tribute bands.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Well, then you might be surprised by a little of this info I'm about to drop on you.
probably not.
So this came off of their fourth album, Arrival. Became worldwide hit, obviously, reaching number 1 in 18 countries. But it is their only number 1 hit in the United States, which
Shut
really,
Your mouth.
really surprised me.
Not
a shame.
surprised at all.
That's a shame.
I mean, they may have had a lot of, top 5 hits, maybe just
Right.
didn't reach
I
number
doubt that
1.
too, but okay.
Well, they've just
Yeah.
stood the test of time. I mean, they're
Right.
still in movies all over the place.
That checks
Sure.
out to me.
Yeah.
In 2023, Billboard ranked it number 2 on its list of the top 500 best pop songs of all time.
Pop
Number
song.
two?
Number 2.
Number 2.
What's number 1?
Wow.
I don't remember. I just
Come on.
that's a great-
I saw a couple lists recently, and both lists had "I Want to Dance with Somebody" by Whitney Houston.
Oh, okay.
Pops, and I can see
That-
that.
okay.
I mean,
Sure.
Argue that. You can't argue against that being the greatest pop
tough
song
to
of all
argue.
time.
I'm not saying it is, but I see the
Sure,
Yeah,
definitely.
it's a great song.
For sure. Yeah.
Wow.
I want to feel the heat with somebody.
We'll do 80s pop lyrics maybe next
Yeah,
time.
there we go. But the actual lyrics. I want to come up with the lyrics.
Right. All right. Well, I'm going to say I'm feeling good on the next one too for you guys.
More pressure.
Yep. We're moving to 1978.
Great year.
Here come the lyrics. Well, now, I get low and I get high. And if I can't get either, I really try. Got the wings of heaven on my shoes. I'm a dancing man and I just can't lose.
Oh, no.
One more time, please.
Confidence
Or four
sucked out
more
of the
times?
room. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like it got worse as he kept saying things. Like at first, like
I thought it was getting easier as I was going
and he
along.
keeps saying stuff, and like I'm losing any momentum I had. Try it again.
All right, here we go. Well, now, I get low and I get high.
Sing it.
Yeah.
And if I can't get either, I really try. Got the wings of heaven on my shoes. I'm a dancing man and I just can't lose. I think Brian's on the board feeling good. Other people are in deep thought.
I feel like I have it, but I feel like I'm not confident. But what I'm saying is like I would have went with a different lyric, but it might have been too easy. If that makes sense. But yeah,
Right.
That's where I'm at.
I don't even know if this is a song or not.
Interesting.
I think it is, obviously.
Well, I now have a guess of what you wrote.
Okay.
Okay, I'll read the lyric one more time and give you guys another chance. Well, now I get low and I get high. And if I can't get either, I really try. Got the wings of heaven on my shoes. I'm a dancing man and I just can't lose.
Yeah. Nope. I'm just.
Ryan, you wrote an answer fairly quick. You got a pretty good beat on this?
No, not really. I don't
Okay.
even know if this is the right title, but I think I know the song, but I'm not saying this is the right title.
Kelly's erasing it.
Kelly's writing and he's third, fourth time's the charm.
Oh.
Do you got something?
Yes, and something else just entered my brain. And now I have to make a decision.
It doesn't.
All right.
I'm going to stay
right.
with it.
Okay, let's reveal. Nick was Staying Alive. Andy was Saturday Night Fever. Brian was Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly was Soul Man. Correct answer is Staying Alive. Saturday Night Fever is the name of the movie it came from.
Way to pull that out.
Yeah.
I
So
knew the song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Fever popped in my head, and I was like, but that's not the song title. It can't be.
So that's what I was saying. I knew the
Yeah.
song, but I wasn't. Yeah.
The dancing part is why I was thinking like Saturday Night Fever, but that can't be that. Wow.
I did not get there at all. I was way off.
No,
And I knew that wasn't the song.
I couldn't put. I still couldn't put the lyrics like in like the beat or anything to it. It was strictly a
it
guess.
was other people that he would have gave him Saturday Night Fever. But I get it.
Oh man, I'm so because that is what popped into my head at the last.
Wow.
one.
Was Staying Alive?
And right as you started to reveal, I thought I know the other one's a song. I don't know that this one is a song. I should have changed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is gonna.
that's some luck right there.
There's
I'll
a
take
song
those.
called Night Fever off of that album. That would be the
I know,
closest.
Night Fever, Night Fever.
Yeah.
All
Also,
right,
I'm assuming we all know it's the Bee Gees.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Come on now.
Okay. All right. Well, don't want to insult anybody, or do I?
Yeah,
Some prolific
I feel like
songwriters,
you
those guys.
do want to insult somebody.
One of my favorite Saturday Night Live sketches is
Oh,
the
Jimmy Fallon.
Barry Gibb show.
Justin
Jimmy
Timberlake.
Fallon. Oh,
that's funny
so
stuff,
funny.
yeah.
Well, Staying Alive was a smash hit from, you guys know the album, Saturday Night Fever. It took home 4 Grammy Awards at the 1979 ceremony. It would become the second of 6 consecutive #1 hits,
Wow.
tying a record with the Beatles for the most consecutive #1s in the U.S. at that time.
Pretty impressive.
Yep, rolling out hits in the 70s.
1 or 2 still alive from the Bee
Just
Gees?
one now.
Just
What
one.
is it?
Yeah.
Barry, Gary, and Larry, and Terry.
My other brother Daryl.
Yeah, my other brother Daryl. Well, Barry, was he the main one, right? Barry?
He's the one that's still with us.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, all right.
the teeth.
Good for you, Barry.
Right?
Yeah.
Good for you.
The teeth, the
Keep
chest
going.
hair.
Yeah. All
Talking about chest hair.
Can't bury that.
That's amazing.
All right, gentlemen. I promise you this was a #1 hit.
Oh, boy.
1978. Here we go. The sooner we begin, the longer we've got the groove. Listen to the music and let your body move. Now get up on the floor.
You say it one more time?
Yep. 1978, for those that care.
Okay.
The sooner we begin, the longer we've got the groove. Listen to the music and let your body move. Now get up on the floor.
Okay.
No. Same issue every time. I can't get to the beat. If I get there, I'll get it.
Yep. Well, in the near future, we will maybe have our sound clips ready to roll for these.
Yeah, really.
Yep.
All right. Let me hear it one more time, please.
Sure. The sooner we begin, the longer we've got the groove. Listen to the music and let your body move. Now get up on the floor.
Oh, okay. Maybe. Let's see.
I feel guilty talking over the dead air because I know you're all singing in your head.
Trying
At least some of you are.
I'm wrong, but
There'll be some extra long thinking moments. We need some TikTok music or something to keep them entertained.
All right, I'll give you a 7.5 count.
Not seconds, a count.
All right, let's reveal. Kelly has Groove Thing, Brian with Rock With Me, Celebration from Andy, Get Up from Nick. We do not have a correct answer.
Yeah.
Correct answer is Boogie Oogie Oogie
Boy. Yep.
by A Taste of Honey.
No chance.
Great name, by the way.
When I hear that and you say it was a #1 hit, it makes me hate disco. Like, yeah, I'm just saying that's
Right.
Can you hum it for me or something? I got nothing on this song. Anybody?
Well, I know Get Up on the Floor is right before the chorus kicks in.
I can't really get there. I can't have a jump in point.
Yeah. We're going to boogie oogie oogie till we can't dance no more.
I think of Ice Cube or Mac 10. Boogie Oogie Oogie.
Oh, okay. That does help me a little bit. Man. Yeah, I really can't piece that song
I'm
together at
thinking
all.
of the '80s song, Boogie Woogie Woogie.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh,
It's
right.
electric.
Yeah, the electric slide.
That's like in my head.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Well, this, according to what I'm about to read to you, an iconic bass line and harmonizing vocals became one of the most recognizable songs from the disco era. Yeah. Multi-platinum single helped the group earned the Best New Artist Award at the 1979 Grammys. All right. Well, we are 8 questions in with only 2 to go. Nick, what does the scoreboard look like?
Not a lot has changed.
Okay.
It is a very tight race. Brian has 3. Andy and myself have 4. Kelly's still in the lead. He has 5.
So it's
Been there for a while.
Yeah,
for everybody.
everybody's still
I mean,
in the game.
doubtful, but
Right.
In the game.
I do want to point out that Nick is 1 off the lead, and I think he hasn't answered 3 questions. So
That is true.
pretty remarkable. It's pretty remarkable.
It's all or nothing, baby.
That's right.
All or nothing.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I'm feeling good about this one for all of you, so there may not be any ground made up, but you never know. But here we go. Question number 9 from 1979.
good year.
First, I was afraid. I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But when I spent so many nights thinking how I did me wrong, and I grew up strong, and I learned how to get along.
Why can't I think of the title? I got the song. I just got to get to the title.
It took me a minute.
First, I was afraid. I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along.
There it is.
Got her. Got her. I was just going to start talking to interrupt your thought process.
I unplugged my headphones because I couldn't. Well,
Too much breathing over here.
While Scott was reading it another time, I unplugged my headphones so I could sing.
Nick, did you write something down?
I have something down. I hope the title is right.
Okay.
He'll probably give it to you anyway.
Beautiful thing when you're lenient.
That's right.
All right, let's reveal. We have I Will Survive from everybody.
All right.
Impressive, gentlemen. That is the correct answer.
Prediction correct. No ground made up.
None made. I was just worried about losing more ground.
So it's funny because the song starts this way,
Right.
Yes.
and she's basically speaking.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't
Yeah,
know what
that's true.
beat you were looking for in your head.
Well, I was literally singing the song in my head. I just
Later
couldn't
on,
get to the hook.
like
of it.
yeah,
I was trying to get to the I Will Survive part. Like,
Yeah.
the movie, The Replacements popped in my head. They're singing this song. They're dancing to it. I could not get to the I Will Survive part. It took me a while to
Can you do
find.
me a favor, Nick?
What's that?
Separate those last 2. It looks like a 3 almost. I got 4 right now.
I could tell you have 4. You're good.
Judging the score.
You're good.
I'm joking.
All right. Well, Gloria Gaynor, by the way, is the artist on that one.
Oh, okay.
So this hit song follows the singer's discovery of personal strength and empowerment. I knew you wanted to know that.
Obviously.
Oh boy.
Numerous publishers have listed I Will Survive as one of the greatest dance songs of all time. So not just disco, but dance. In 2016, the Library of Congress deemed the original recording to be culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant and selected it for preservation in the National Recording Registry.
What?
Wow.
Aesthetically?
Yeah, I know.
I don't even understand what that means.
I don't either.
Didn't know there was a national
It's a
recording
really
registry.
pretty,
Yeah.
It's a pretty
That's
looking
interesting.
song.
I'm interested to know what's all in that
It's
registry.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, too.
That's a great question. I would like to know.
Dig into that.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Scott, tell us.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you more. All right. Well, here we go.
It all comes down to this.
All comes down to question 10. I do have a tiebreaker at the ready as always. Let's see if we need it. 1979. Once I had a love, and it was divine. Soon found out I was losing my mind. It seemed like the real thing, but I was so blind. Mucho mistrust. Love's gone behind.
That's the toughest one yet. I don't have a clue.
1979. Once I had love, and it was divine. Soon found out I was losing my mind. It seemed like the real thing, but I was so blind. Mucho mistrust. Love's gone behind.
I'm just kidding. That's for you.
Kelly's going to back himself into a win here.
I haven't answered one of the last four questions.
That's true.
I know.
Correct.
Left the door wide open.
I think you have a
Try
lead.
for a little there. Yeah.
You got it?
Man. No, I don't
No.
have it at all.
I have no clue.
One more time.
time.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Game on the line. I will read it again. Once I had a love, and it was divine. Soon found out I was losing my mind. It seemed like the real thing, but I was so blind. Mucho mistrust. Love's gone behind.
Okay.
Brian's writing something down. Andy's writing something down. Nick's not answering per his pace.
This is for the game, and I can't think of anything.
Pressure creates diamonds.
Yeah.
So burst pipes.
Creates champion.
Like, I can't even think of a single disco song right now. Like, nothing.
Down, for the
Nothing.
love of God.
Car wash. Staying alive.
Is it a Yinling issue?
I wish it
Could
was
be.
that. I got nothing. I don't know. All right.
Okay. As he writes,
Yep.
we're done. Let's reveal. Ain't nothing but the real thing from Kelly. The real thing from Brian. You guys are just sharing a brain over there. September by Andy and Lowrider from Nick, which I feel like somebody wrote earlier.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's a
I
disco.
don't
Well-
think that's a disco song. I heard Mucho. I went with that.
There's no correct answer.
Man.
Correct answer is Heart of Glass by Blondie.
Wow.
Oh,
I don't know that I.
We gotta play that one. We're gonna play a couple when we get off here.
Yeah, we'll have to play when we get off.
I know that song, but like the lyric,
I can't
have
think of
no
that song
idea.
at all.
Yeah.
I definitely have never heard that. I don't know that title at all. Nothing.
I know the
Really?
song.
You know the
I do
song.
You know,
Maybe I know the
I-
song, but
I
that title does not
guarantee you'll
resonate.
Yeah,
recognize
no, I
Okay.
Yeah. Well, before we reveal our winner today, let me tell you a little bit more about it. New wave powerhouse Blondie recorded hits in various genres, including rock, reggae, and pop. But when the band released Heart of Glass, they were accused of selling out. But despite the pushback, the song helped propel the band to mainstream icons.
Can you sing it for me?
Nope.
You won't even.
Well, she sings so high, she's like a falsetto.
Give it a shot.
I don't want to do it.
You're on your way. I think you could have done it.
I could have got there.
We'll play it as soon as we're
All right. Well, the tiebreaker will have to wait for the next disco trivia.
Oh, no.
We're about to have our own disco night.
Yeah.
I need to write that
Yeah.
one so I don't have to play in it.
There you go. I wish you would.
Race.
All right, Nick. How did we end up today?
Well, the final tally is Brian. I can see it. You have 4.
Yeah, baby.
Andy and myself ended with 5. Congratulations, Kelly, with 6. Another done.
Nice job.
Good work.
Done, K-Ray.
Good job.
on a dry spell, like
And yeah,
you know,
like the
Been doing
06
well
Cardinals,
lately.
baby.
Yeah.
Back yourself right.
He's on a heck of a run. Yeah.
Oh boy! All right.
Well, thanks for indulging me, guys. Andy, I'll kick it back over to you.
I
Did
like
you
it.
have
I
fun,
like it.
Doc?
Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed doing this
Did it
one.
deliver?
Writing it and
Yep.
doing it. Yeah, I loved it.
Yep.
I liked it.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good one.
It was fun. It was definitely
tough, but and competitive. All right. Congratulations to you again, Kelly. We're going to move on to our bonus question. Of course, that's topic specific for the most part. And we want to know, we go back in the day, okay? Or maybe even now. What's your go-to dance move? All right. Now, you're going to have to describe it because we don't have video yet. So you can't display it.
So I was at a 6th grade party.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Boys, girls.
Yep.
And I happen to know the dance to Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby, and I broke it down.
That's beautiful.
Yep. So
Do you remember it right now?
absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you?
The whole dance?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I
Oh.
thought it's like the party we meet.
Oh,
Doing
no.
it.
No.
Oh yeah, I was like, yeah, I remember it. Of
If there
course.
was a Benji on the table for
There's
doing the
a
dance.
young lady who remembers it too.
She was a 6th grade, Brian.
So was I.
Yeah,
I know.
It equals out. I think.
But yeah, so that being said, I guess it wouldn't be the exact dance, but it's a variation of the Running Man, probably.
oh,
'Cause you
okay.
can do it,
okay.
like break out your, kick
Yeah.
out your feet and do different things with it.
Right.
Dude, that's my answer too. Totally. I was at a wedding. I was probably
Variation, I
like
think, not
10.
straight up.
Oh, no, I was straight up Running Man.
Oh, I hear you, but I'm saying you can really
So
go a lot of ways with that.
I don't know. I was probably 12. That'd put us early 90s. So right there in that breakdancing kind of arena, maybe I was a little younger in the late 80s. But I went to a wedding, have no clue who got married. I was there with my family and just got out there and did the Running Man, and like everybody went nuts for it. Of course, they were pandering and being condescending. I realize now, but then I thought that they were really cheering me on. So I spent like the next 3 hours doing the Running Man. Like I never stopped. And I just did the same move all night long.
Then you got home, your dad told you what was going on, and
Yeah.
you never danced again.
Every time I get near a dance club, I break out into cold sweats. No.
I don't have anything specific. I don't dance a lot either.
No.
So I'm not a.
You go to
Not
a
a fan.
wedding and
Nope. I'm a chair guy. I'm a stand on the wall guy. I'm a observe guy. But if I'm at home and I'm with my kids or somebody close, I'll get loose then. But then I don't necessarily have a specific one. But I'll go through the history of dance moves. I'll do the Carlton. I'll do the Running Man.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll do the freak on you. The grinding and gyrating.
Oh yeah,
I'll throw in a
dirty
moonwalk.
dancing.
Yeah,
well,
throw in
not
a
by
mo-
yourself probably.
I'll throw in a little waltz, a little salsa,
Oh, okay.
a little tango,
Tango.
So
a
when
merengue.
when our buddy Ben got married in 2005, I was out there dancing. And I'll never forget his dad, Doug, pulled me aside. He's like, I gotta tell you, Brian, you move really well for a big man.
If I remember correctly, there is a YouTube video out there of BQ dancing.
That is accurate.
Right?
It is,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Quite a display.
And
Possible
really-
to find. but-
A funny add-on to that, I actually supervise her son now at work.
Is that right?
How about that?
Small world.
That's funny.
The world goes round. I don't have maybe a specific move, but I do remember back in the day, I would usually end it with the splits.
Oh, wow.
Not both legs completely out.
But, hurdler.
Yeah, the hurdler where
Yeah,
your knees bent in,
Right.
but one leg's out. Yeah, so I would usually
bounce and then
be
pop
out there
back up again?
Yeah, I would.
Oh,
That's how I would. And I do remember because he's brought it up a couple times. Shout out to Dave, one of our listeners, at his brother's wedding. Him and I did a bit of a dance off.
Oh, okay.
Where we were both wearing, you're wearing these black shoes that's, really slick.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
So you could really, get down on the floor and stuff.
Get that James Brown going.
So
Yeah.
he used to carry those with him because at Zane's wedding, me and
Yeah.
him had a little dance off too, but he went to the car. Guys dancing.
To get him
You
on.
got his dancing
Yes.
shoes.
Is that real?
Cha-
Wow.
Yes, that's a true
Wow.
story.
Yeah.
He's-
Holy cow.
Get up to get down.
Yeah. When you take your craft seriously.
That is a
right
man
there.
who
No
takes
kidding.
his dance-offs very seriously.
Well, Nick, you don't strike me as a dancer.
I mean, I'm not going to say I don't have moves.
Okay.
Because I do. I don't have a signature dance by any means.
I like your moves.
I like your style.
Will you get out on a dance floor at a wedding?
I will. I mean,
Yeah.
the line dancing thing I can do. I know dance moves. I don't have a signature one. I'm more of a bob your head, maybe put a hand up, go with the beat a little bit. Better when I have a lady with me dancing that style. I'm a little better with that, you know. But no, I can dance, but I don't have a single move. You know, I got moves. I got moves.
I don't see nothing wrong.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly.
Now, question for each of you. If you were to, again, a wedding is the first thing that comes to my mind. You go to a wedding with a lady. You go into a slow dance. Do you go back to junior high? Lady arms around the neck, man's hands on the lady's hips, or do you go more traditional?
Man's hands grabbing that ass.
Oh well, okay.
Sorry,
Girls,
sorry.
Oh,
girls' hands around your
families.
neck, hands around.
So I mean that is
Touching my hands around,
quintessential
touching lower
7th
back.
grade
Yeah,
dance.
yeah. That's how you-
right.
yeah.
The
And
nape of the back.
Back then, you're in straight
yeah.
arms, and you are as far apart from each other as humanly possible.
Save some
I'm
room for
talking
Jesus.
close. arms around in close. Yeah.
How about you, Nick?
I
With your lady
done
at
both.
a
Done
formal,
both. You know, the hug dance, if you would. You know, both arms around. We've even done the one arm on the back and
Traditional
kind
stance.
of leading.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do both.
B.
So if I could jump in real quick, so one of the best things ever, our buddy John, when he got married, he did like a line. You know, you lined up.
Oh, yeah.
It was like he was playing Footloose.
Oh,
So you went there doing like Footloose moves, and
Nice.
that was a blast.
Yeah,
I mean
that's
that was a
cool.
good time. Yeah.
what's the end of the movie Hitch? They do a
Yes.
Yeah,
dance
exactly.
line like
it was like that.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
that was
funny.
fantastic. Yeah.
Doc, you're slow dancing with your beautiful Cindy. Are you in a full 7th grade stance, or are you more traditionally framed, loosely framed like you would in a ballroom dancing?
Yeah, it's more of a basically hugging out there.
Yeah. Okay. But hand, on the chest, hand in hand, or are you waist, arms gripped around the waist?
I'm probably gripped, and she's got her hand on my lapel.
There you go. Okay.
Kind of depends on the.
That's a hybrid, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of depends on the song too.
Okay.
Some songs are more of the arms around each other. Some are more the hands by the chest. Just kind of depends on the song.
Okay. I like that you think in that
Oh,
layer
yeah.
of depth
I do.
about it.
Hey,
Well, we
coming
can
from the
both-
guy who won the Valentine's Day.
I know.
Exactly.
Wow,
That's
this
true.
guy, he has been
Exactly.
masquerading as a tough guy all this time.
Still got moves.
Still got the moves, baby. Well, Liz is a lucky lady.
I,
Guys,
I agree with that.
yeah.
Maybe.
I had some feelings, but for time consideration, we'll move
Yeah,
on.
there we go. Well, Scotty, thank you for the trivia. Kelly, congratulations on the victory. And that's going to do it for today's episode of the Ultimate Trivia Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave us a review or drop us even an email. We'll see you next time with more trivia and more fun. And until then, keep your brains sharp and your bellies laughing.